Bookman?
Hey.
Is that you?
Order for Emma.
How did you find me here?
We do ship anywhere within the United States and Canada.
Well, thank you.
Good job, we show up right on your doorstep.
Are you okay?
Also got attacked by a dog out there.
Are you bleeding?
Doesn't matter.
This is still for book of the month, right? The monthly book subscription book box. This isn't an emergency, right?
I'm here to take your order.
What do you have this month?
Romances? Okay, I'm seeing we have Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. This one's an enemies to lovers doctors trope.
Put me down for that one.
If you're unfamiliar, we have 5 to 7 picks each month. You can pick whatever you want, or you can add an add-on to your order. Would you like to do that?
Okay.
The add-on for this month is The True Love Experiment by Christina Lauren.
Okay, I'm willing to give Christina Lauren another shot.
Okay.
Is that a hockey diagram on the back of your clipboard?
Oh, no.
Oh, you have been here too long.
Anything else I can do for you?
Thank you for coming all this way.
Well, we'll have those over to you extremely quickly.
I'll keep a weather eye on the horizon.
I'll see you next month.
Okay, hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma, if this is your first time here. It's so nice to have you here. Today is going to be my May TBR, what I'm going to try to read in May. It's a long list. Again, I think the consensus is that we like doing TBRs together. I think that is the information that I am receiving, so I'm just going to keep doing them for a little bit because I'm having fun with them. It's just fun to talk about what books I'm going to be reading this month. So I'm just going to dive right into all of these. A lot of them are for uni. We're just going to see how that goes. We're just going to see how it goes. So I'm going to start with three books that I'm currently in the middle of, just to tell you which ones I'm reading right now. So the first book that I am reading in May, I'm currently 82 pages through, is H is for Hawk by Helen MacDonald. This one is for university and it is a memoir. I'm not the biggest memoir loving person. I just don't really gravitate towards them. I don't really find them enjoyable, most of the time, enjoyable pieces to read. But H is for Hawk is a bit different because, well, it is about Helen MacDonald's journey through grief, about losing her father. At the same time, it's also about her journey, her adventure to train a hawk, to train a hunting hawk, I guess. Which, I don't know, I don't really know if I'm totally into it. Like I said, 82 pages through. The writing, it's good, it's undeniably good, but it's just not really my style. I love reading novels, and I don't really like reading memoirs, so I'm struggling a little bit with this, but as you can see, I've dog-eared a lot of pages because I am gonna have to write a paper on it, so I'm trying to enjoy it as much as I possibly can. And Helen MacDonald is, she's a talented writer. I think what I'm feeling is that, it's a tad too dramatic for me, if that makes sense. The way that she revisits some things, the way that she conceptualizes some things, there's, this added drama, depth, angst to everything that I think in the past I would have really related to. So she has been obsessed with hawks her whole life, and when her father dies, she is just kind of drawn towards training the goshawk or the goshawk. I actually don't know how to pronounce that kind of bird. And so she buys a hawk named Mabel. She takes her home to Cambridge and she embarks on the long, strange business of trying to train this wildest of animals. H is for Hawk is also revisiting White's very famous book, The Goshawk. Is it The Goshawk or The Goshawk? I'm gonna say Goshawk. I've never heard this word said out loud. I've only read it, so I'm just gonna keep saying Goshawk. But it's about her reading the very famous novel, The Goshawk, which, is it anyway, and her kind of visiting this piece of text as someone who is actually a trained, experienced, you could say professional hawk trainer, and bringing new light to this thing because she's quite angry because the author has totally portrayed the business of training a hawk just wrong. It's just wrong. I don't know. I'm still ambivalent about this. I knew that I was going to be ambivalent going into it, but that is H is for Hawk. So I've been reading just 20 pages of this a day so I can finish it on par with my unit at school. And then let's talk about the other one. It's very, very short. This is probably gonna be the first book that I finish up in May. Can you believe it's already May? And that is How I Became a Nun by Era. So this one's from my Latin American Lit course. This is from Argentina. This is a very strange little book is what I'm learning. I don't know what this piece of hair is doing. I'm just gonna let it do its thing. This is a narrative that starts with this little child, and they're out for ice cream with their dad, and they're eating like strawberry ice cream, but they're like, this is disgusting. It turns out that the ice cream is poisoned with cyanide, and that's why it tastes so bad. And then begins this like cyanide poisoning that sweeps through the whole country of Argentina. People are dying, a lot of young children are dying. Our narrator survives, and it's just very strange. It's so strange. We're currently in the hospital following a bunch of other young kids and their mothers, like hoping that these children are gonna get better, but it's just like very strange. It's just a very strange little book. I keep saying there, I thought I was losing my mind. Yeah. Okay, I'm not losing my mind. I keep using the pronoun there because like starting the book, I was like, oh, okay, we're following a little 6-year-old boy. But I swear to God, like places have been inserted. It switches to narrating from the perspective of a 6-year-old girl, but it's the same person. That's amazing because I just read on the back, we follow a 6-year-old boy or girl, that the synopsis says. That's really interesting as well, but that is how I became a nun. I'm really liking that one. An audiobook that I currently have on the go is The Stardust Thief by Chelsea Abdullah. This is a beautiful, wonderful hardback. This was given to me my book of the month. Thank you so much. And this was their pick from, one of their picks from a few months ago, but I saw that my audiobook hold came in and I was like, I'm just gonna scoop that up, go for it. Basically, I think the theme of this month, May is a very heavy month at school for me. It's looking to be, so like everything that I'm reading, that's my own choice and my own free time. I want it to be fun. I want it to be fantasy, romance, sci-fi, wholesomeness, just something that's not so deep and dense and something that like I really have to work through because I'm already doing enough of that with school right now. So I thought The Stardust Thief, although it is quite a chunky fantasy, and when I went on Goodreads I did see that it is part of a series, so I am starting another series, but it's fine because this is a new release. It's a debut novel, and we are following the perspectives of like 3 or 4, I think it's gonna be 3 to 4 different characters all living in this fantasy world. It does come with a map. I haven't read a book with a map in a long time. First of all, we have Luli, and she is known as the Midnight Merchant. Her best friend, her protector, is a djinn. We're set in a world that kind of hunts djinn, at least one of the Sultan's sons, like he is the leader of the band of 40 thieves. He goes out and hunts djinn, so Luli like kind of wants to stay away from him, but the novel begins with their paths crossing because the other younger son of the Sultan, Omar, who's the djinn hunter, his brother Mazen, crosses paths with Luli because they both really like storytelling, and so they're going out into the city to go and listen to different storytellers, and it turns out that Mazen is ultimately possessed by a djinn. So it turns out that Luli saves his life, and then the Sultan blackmails Luli into finding an ancient lamp that has the power to revive the barren land at the cost of sacrificing all djinn. I'm excited. I'm even more excited because I thought Mazen was going to be one of the main characters. He's kind of like this very soft boy golden retriever. I don't know, he's kind of boring me a little bit, but I'm very excited because I think Luli and Omar, the leader of the 40 thieves, who's a bit more mysterious, whatnot, like they're gonna team up ultimately to go out and find this lamp. So give me the lamp. I'm 56 pages through. It's been slowly growing on me, and I think ultimately I'm gonna continue with this one. So that is The Stardust Thief. I will let you know how it goes. I'm very excited about it. That is that one. Okay, is that everything I'm currently in the middle? No, no, it's not. This is gonna be the month of big books, I guess. If you are new here, hi. I know there's definitely a few new people. How are you doing? I do host a book club. If you would like to join, I will leave the link up above with my best friend Carolyn. It's called Game of Tomes. This year we're primarily reading all classic literature, and our pick for May is The Brothers Karamazov by Dostoevsky. So another big boy. I already mentioned this in a vlog, but what I'm gonna do is split The Brothers Karamazov for May and June because we have our live show every 2 months to discuss 2 different books that we will be comparing. This time it's Brothers Karamazov and The Stranger by Camus. I am so excited for this. Like, I think I just have such high hopes for this. I've only read Crime and Punishment, but that was a few years ago, so I need to get to this book. I'm gonna start it today, actually, so that's what's up with that one. This one is almost 700 pages. Yeah, okay, never mind, over 700 pages, almost 800 pages. So we're gonna see how this goes. I know nothing about this except that we follow 3 brothers and their different affinities for different things. For example, I think one of them is more religious. It's an encapsulation of philosophy, psychology, and humanity's struggle for faith and salvation. Dmitri, passion. Ivan, intellect. Alyosha, religious fervor. I'm so excited though. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna start this today. I'm gonna do a whole vlog on the Brothers Karamazov, and that's that. This is a book. Oh no, this one. Okay, so I'm actually gonna be starting 2 new books today. Why do I keep doing this to myself? I don't know. It's just kind of what has to happen, honestly. Okay, so this one I'm gonna be starting today, like I said, because I'm actually starting a new course at university. I've kind of tried to stagger my university courses, different ones, just to kind of give myself some, you know, space and time with finishing up my degree. I'll leave a vlog somewhere that kind of explains that. But anywho, the course is Shakespeare, just Shakespeare. Basically reading a whole crap ton of Shakespeare's plays. I'm not a die-hard Shakespeare fan by any means. I'm not even a big Shakespeare fan by any means, so like I'm honestly not that excited for this course. I don't love reading plays. I just want to go watch them. Anyway, this course is pretty intensive. I had to take it. It was one of the only online options left for me. So this one, you read a Shakespeare play, 1 Shakespeare play per week for like, I don't know, 10 weeks or something. It's a bit crazy. So the first one I'm going to be reading is Richard III. Richard III. I just got this beautiful, I didn't know the Folgers editions had these big ones because I don't know if you can see them. No, I don't think so. But the Folgers ones they're typically smaller, but this one's really nice because it's big. It has bigger print. I'm so excited. Yeah, so the first play we're going to be reading in that course, I guess I have to read this in 1 week, is Richard III. We're also reading Richard II, but we're reading Richard II after Richard III. So starting with Richard III, I have no idea what this is about. We are going to be reading more, I guess, more iconic, well-known plays such as Romeo and Juliet, Macbeth, Hamlet. What else do we have in there? I know we have Taming of the Shrew, Measure for Measure, As You Like It, King Lear, Midsummer Night's Dream? I'm not sure. It's a lot. Richard III is the one I'm going to be starting first. So wish me luck, basically. Okay. So some fun stuff. Let's talk about a fun stuff to balance it out. This one I want to start so soon because I just need something sweet and wholesome. You can already see it. It's a manhwa, and it is My Gently Raised Beast. Look at how sweet. This was sent to me by the publisher. Thank you so much. It looks so cute. It is about this girl named Blondina. I think she's an orphan. Yeah, she is. But someone, like, I guess sees her in the street or something one day, and they're like, wait, you're actually a long lost princess. They take her to the palace. It turns out that no one in the palace really wants her there. Like, they should be like, oh my god, the princess is back, but they're kind of just like, the princess is back, but she's like a commoner and she was raised among the commoners and she's just not what we had expected. So she feels really ostracized. She's bullied, she's harassed, and she feels really suffocated in this new life that she has, as happy as she is to kind of leave behind her, I don't know, her struggles as an orphan. But she makes friends with this black cat that she finds on the palace grounds. It's a bonus because this cat can talk, and then it becomes even more of a bonus because the cat is actually a young boy trapped inside the body of a cat who can transform into a human. It just looks so cute. I need this in my life. So this is going to be a very welcome distraction from some heavier reads. And then another one that I picked out because I just feel like when I typically read before bed. That's like a habit I've been picking up more recently, but I don't want to read like my heavy school text before bed. I want something that's just like nice, easy, and I can just kind of drift off afterwards and not have, you know, Dostoevsky and his existential characters having crises all over the place. So the one that I picked out is a romance, also sent to me by Yen Press recently. Thank you so much. It's called Even If This Love Disappears Tonight, and this one is by Misaki Ichijo. This actually sounds really sad. It's about this guy who confesses kind of his love for this girl, and she's like, you know what, that's cool, that's fine, I respect that. We can kind of hang out and stuff if you never tell me you love me again, if you don't tell anyone else, and if like you don't fall that hard in love with me. And he's like, okay. But it turns out like she said all these things because she has this condition where her memory gets wiped, like resets every single day. So it's one of those. It just looks so sweet, so sad. It says he can't agree to the last rule and finds out about her illness, but nevertheless he's determined to build a relationship with her one day at a time. So yeah, this is gonna resurrect my cold dead heart, but that is even if this love disappears tonight. 2 more books that I know I have to read for school besides other Shakespeare plays. I haven't really taken too much of a look at which Shakespeare plays I'm gonna be reading because I'm a little bit overwhelmed. The first one, this one's also for my Latin American course. We have Captain of the Sleepers by Montero. Very excited about this one because I know it's about this guy who ferries back and forth dead bodies, like people who have died overseas and want to be buried back on their homeland. That's why he's called the Captain of the Sleepers, but it's also set against, I think, amidst the Puerto Rican nationalist movement. And it does deal with more I guess intimate connections between people because we have someone who's like demanding to know, I think, the circumstances in which either his wife had an affair with someone. Yeah, so that is Captain of the Sleepers. Don't know too much about it. And then this one is very short. This was actually a talk or a speech that was put into like paper format, book format, whatever you'd like to call it, and that is The Sasquatch at Home by Eden Robinson. It's an intimate look into the intricacies of family, culture, and place through the talk that she gave. This one I'm gonna have to be reading pretty soon, and I actually don't know too much about what this is, but I'm obviously about to learn. So that is The Sasquatch at Home. And then, do I have anything else? I've been downloading a couple of books to my Kindle, basically just as I hear people on BookTube talk about them, but I don't know if I'm actually gonna have the time to read any of them. So that is my quite big TBR, so that's what I'm gonna be reading. Thank you so much for hanging out again. I just love chatting about books with you guys, so until my next video, please let me know what you're reading. What are you doing this month? What are you up to? And I'll see you very soon in my next video, so ciao. You have to